Hello, and welcome to Culinary Highway, the show that takes you behind the scenes of your favorite locally owned restaurants. And today, we're in Garner, North Carolina, checking out the Clubhouse because they're all about comfort food. Let's go check them out. All that and more up next. But hey, guys, I have finally nailed down the owner of the Clubhouse, and I cannot tell you how excited I was to be able to shoot an episode of Culinary Highway on the Clubhouse because it's right here in Garner, my hometown. So you guys have been here. I know I've only been in North Carolina 2 years. I know you've been here longer than that. So you've been here.
We've been at this location since November of '99.
Wow.
So this fall will be 26 years.
So you're out of the practice stage. You're kind of in it to win it.
Yeah.
I love the menu. You have so many items on the menu, but some of the things that you guys are specialists at, besides the wings, you guys do a flatbread pizza. There's more meat that comes out on that flatbread pizza.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah.
And it's one of my favorite.
The meat lovers,
The
probably.
meat lovers
Yeah.
or the pepperoni.
Yeah.
Meat lovers definitely,
It's got a lot of meat.
the cattle industry is going, hey, wait a minute, you're gonna make
got a lot of meat.
you're gonna make us go extinct here.
Yeah.
But you guys do a homemade meatloaf in house.
Mm-hmm.
That's not something you would typically find in a sports bar or
Correct.
any restaurant. There's too many options to buy it pre-made nowadays, but you guys are making that
Yeah.
from scratch in-house. You also are doing ribs and barbecue in-house. You guys do carnitas. I didn't even know that, and I've been coming here 2 years. The carnitas, and we're gonna be looking at those later.
Yep.
But that's the thing, is like you have your regular comfort food, sports bar menus type stuff, but you also have you got chicken fried steak. The list goes on. Mashed potatoes. Oh,
Well, it's because when we started, it was more of a restaurant back in the '80s when our family first got into the restaurant business, and then as we evolved. Basically, we focus and highlight what we like. We like sports, and we like comfort food, but we also like bar food. So that's what my family always liked. We have customers that sit on either side, and I think sometimes when you come in here, you want a bar atmosphere, and other times you want to sit with your family off in the back where there's not a lot of noise, and y'all can do your thing with your family or whatever. So.
and I've seen that. That where the bar area is absolutely packed. There's a game on.
Yeah.
You would think you're at the stadium.
Yeah.
But you can literally go in the back of the dining room over there, and you'll see families with kids and stuff,
Yeah.
and they're just
And you can't really hear that.
yeah,
much,
and they're
yeah.
enjoying their family meal, and I'm just like, man, this is like the perfect setup.
Yeah, it works pretty well. We're very thankful for what we have, blessed for the customership that we have, especially since we were in Garner from '85 to 2000 with the original Clubhouse, and that really that helped out with the customer base when we moved out here, and we were serving kids that were in car seats when we started in Garner, and they are now coming in with their children in car seats.
Oh, that is cool.
And it's just crazy to me to see how, I guess that shows I'm old.
Well, no, but it's a testament to your dead set on selling quality,
Yeah.
and you're dead set on keeping consistency, because that's the only way and I've been in the restaurant business. That's the only way you maintain that many years.
Yeah.
One of the reasons that I love the service here is because your wait staff, they get to know, more especially,
Yeah.
they get to know the local people.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter whether they know you or not, but I have watched them time and time again, even if it's not their table, if they see that table needs something, they
Yeah.
take care of it.
We got a great staff. I
And-
can't say enough about the staff I have. The kitchen in the back, I'm a kitchen person. That's where I grew up in the restaurant business. I did bartend, I did serve, I did all that, but my heart was in the kitchen. That's where I worked.
Yep.
And they are the ones that are the stars here. I love my wait staff, I love my bartending staff, and they are fantastic. But if the food doesn't come out right, if the food's not good, nobody gets any money. Nobody gets anything. So, but now as far as my wait staff's concerned, these women that work here, and I do have a few men, I'm sorry about that, But the women and men that work here out front are phenomenal. I tell you, one of the main things about this place is having a good sense of humor, being able to laugh, being able to be in a good mood, have good chemistry with each other.
So, Leanne, again, we appreciate you. We appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
And I know I, for one, will help keep you in business just from eating wings and flatbread pizza and anything else I stumble across on the menu. Her menu it's vast and there's so many selections on there. It's so much, and they do a great job regardless of what it is. They do have their best items, and I'm going to highlight all those. But I assure you, you can't go wrong. We got just watch my death trap around.
Sure.
Oh, geez, wow, this is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, ladies.
You're welcome.
Oh, look at that in stereo. That's awesome. I love that. All right. So I've shown you the wings. We've talked to Leanne. We got the whole inside scoop on how Clubhouse started and how long it's been here and all the in-between stuff. Like I tell you, this is what we came for. Now, this is the meat lovers flatbread that I was telling you about. Look at that. It's an insane amount of meat. I mean, that is 2 meals in one, I guarantee you. And then I have never tried these. I was glad Leanne told me about these this morning. But this is their carnita tacos that they do in-house. And of course, each one comes with its own little lime. So that's good that everybody has their own party favor. Each taco has its own little lime party favor. And let's try this out. It's gonna be epic. Gonna be fire. You ready for this? I'm gonna say, if you love comfort food, I cannot stress enough that the Clubhouse in Garner is the absolute king when it comes to comfort food. And they have, look at this. They have specials every day, all their on tap stuff. On top of that, you come in at lunch, they got a lunch menu for lunch specials if you're in a hurry. Look at this menu. It's crazy. It's so many choices. But the thing is I have eaten my way in the last 2 years. I have eaten my way through that menu. And I'm telling you, I've not had a bad item yet. The food here is phenomenal. It is definitely comfort food. They've got some of the craziest burgers. Case in point. Check this out. Some of my favorite burgers on here. They got a rodeo burger. They got a sweet heat cheesy burger. That is one of my absolute favorites. Aloha burger. The creativity is in the menu. The service is on point. The friendliness, the small town atmosphere. It's a restaurant. It's a sports bar. It's all in one. It's everything that you could ever want. Leanne, if you had one thing to say to the people of Garner and surroundings that may come to visit you that have never been here, what would you tell them?
I would say that bring an appetite because we got big portions.
I'll agree with that.
And I would say that if you don't know anybody here, you will after you leave.
That is one of the best statements. I actually heard that one time before.
Well, I hope you had as much fun watching this episode as I did eating all that comfort food. Make sure to go check out the Clubhouse in Garner, North Carolina, 51A Technology Drive, and make sure that you say hello to Leanne and all of her team. I guarantee you they'll treat you like family and serve you all that good comfort food. Until next week, y'all have a great day.